Hey guys, so it's Kooltrex here, and today I'll be showing you guys my Wii U Game Collection update for 2017. So the Wii U, in my opinion, was a really good console. It had a lot of flaws to it, obviously, as many people have pointed out over the years and have been seen and reflected over its really bad sales. But I think that if you look past a few of those flaws, which are pretty major, there are a lot of good things to look at in the Wii U. Wii U had a lot of really great first-party support. It had a lot of pretty cool, interesting third-party games on it as well. It didn't get many third-party games in general though, but I just think that if you look at the core library overall from its 5 years of its life, because it's pretty much dead half the time, but when it was alive, it had a lot of great games out on its library. So yeah, let's check out my collection, and I'll be talking about the Wii U as we go on. So the first game we have here is Bayonetta and Bayonetta 2 Combo Pack. And I picked this game up last year. It was at GameStop, and I was really surprised they had this because this game got really expensive, and I just went ahead and I bought it because I was at the mall with my friends, and I was just like, whoa, is that Bayonetta 2 with Bayonetta 1? Because they made a reprint with just Bayonetta 2. So I got really happy and excited, and I went ahead and bought it. Anyways, Bayonetta, I played most of the first one. It's really good. I got stuck at one point, but yeah, I never went ahead and I beat that part, which I do gotta go ahead and get past that far and beat the game one day. But yeah, Bayonetta 2 on the other hand, I played some of it and it's really, really good, but there's really no point in playing the second one if I haven't beaten the first one. But yeah, this game was Bayonetta 2 is exclusive to the Wii U. Bayonetta 1's on a lot of platforms, but it's the best. Before the Wii U version came out, the Xbox 360 version was like the dominant version because the PS3 version sucked. And they also released it on PC, and there's a rumor that this game is getting released on the Switch. I mean, not the Wii U, with Bayonetta 1 as well. So like the same deal, but on the Switch instead. So that's really interesting. I think that Switch users and owners will be very happy to have these two games on the Wii U. And yeah, it's really cool that Nintendo went ahead and sponsored this game and got it to exist. So yeah, Bayonetta combo pack, pretty cool. Here we have DuckTales Remastered. I never played the original DuckTales. I heard so many good things about it over the years. I heard its music over the years in different video game videos I watched, because that's how I got into retro gaming. I watched lots of old like YouTubers, like Classic Game Room and stuff, for instance. But anyways, DuckTales Remastered, I remember when this game dropped, I went ahead and I bought it, and I really, really liked it. It was really cheap. It was like $20, brand new when it first came out, I think. And I'm really glad that I went ahead and I bought it because the game is fantastic. The music's awesome. If you compare the chiptune 8-bit music to the music from this, both are amazing, but I really, really like the music in this one too. And they got the original voice actors, even Alan Young, who voiced Scrooge McDuck. He was like 90-something when this game came out. Now he's dead. Rest in peace. But yeah, it was really cool that they got all the original voice actors 30 years plus later after the original cartoon aired. So yeah, DuckTales Remastered. Really, really great game. Definitely recommend it for fan of platformers. Here we have Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. And Donkey Kong Country series in general is really hard. This game's no exception. This game's really, really hard. And yeah, I gotta go ahead and finish it one day. But it's really, really hard. That's all I gotta say. I suck at these games too, so that's also another thing. But yeah, Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. It's like $20 now, so definitely recommend picking it up. So yeah. Here we have The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker HD, and this game's really beautiful. It has a very nice cel-shaded art style. And you can use the gamepad to like manage your items and stuff. But one thing about this game is I never actually played through much of it. Never beat it. So yeah, gotta beat this game one day. Here we have Lego City Undercover. And this game actually recently got ported to the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch. So it's really great that those owners of those consoles can experience this game now. But yeah, this game's really, really good. It's like Grand Theft Auto, but with Legos, and you're a cop, and it's really, really interesting. But it's really, really fun game, and it's really cheap now too. You can get it on the Wii U for like $20 or less. I got mine for like 15, and it's on other platforms too. So I definitely recommend checking it out. if you have some spare money and you're looking for like a good sandbox open world game that's not like violent or anything, this game's definitely right up your alley. Definitely recommend checking it out. It's really, really good. And we have Lego Marvel Superheroes. I picked this game up. It was really, really cheap. I forgot how much it was when I got it. But yeah, I'm a big fan of Marvel, and it was cheap, and it looks like a really fun game. So yeah, I had to get it. I need to go ahead and play through this one day though. So yeah. Here we have Mario Kart 8, and this game is really, really good. So basically, one of the things I felt that this game did right was the controls are just superb, and the gameplay is amazing. And one of the things I don't like, some of the things I don't like are the character roster. The character roster is really bad. There's really no iconic classic Mario characters in it. There are, but like none of the really the really cool ones. Like Bowser Jr. is missing, Birdo is missing. You know, there's lots of really great there's a lot of really great characters, but it's also missed opportunities. And instead, they put in really dumb characters that I've never even heard of, that I don't even think were ever in the Mario series. Like for example, there's a character called Pink Gold Peach, which is literally just a statue of Peach that's pink, and it's also gold. So I don't know what they were thinking with that. Why not put in, you know, Bowser Jr., Birdo, or all the other classic Mario characters that didn't really get much time to shine in other Mario games. I don't know. They even made a baby Rosalina, which never even existed, and they have baby Daisy and baby Peach and baby Mario and there's like 5 baby characters. It's just really annoying, and they put Pink Gold Peach in there, and then they put, what's it called? I think it's like Silver Mario, which is a power up, and they made him a character, and there's Cat Mario. It's just, why you're making there's really no reason to make double skins of characters instead of adding characters that already exist, you know? And the battle mode is really bad because there's no arena specifically made for battle mode, which is really dumb. But besides that, and also the gamepad, it doesn't split when you're playing multiplayer. It does split when you're playing multiplayer. It's not supposed to do that because it's my screen. Yeah, there's a few flaws, but they have fixed that in the recent re-release of this game on the Nintendo Switch. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which I really want to pick up one day because it looks amazing, because it fixes all the flaws of this game. And this game's already amazing, and it just makes it superb. So yeah, if I ever get a Switch one day, that's definitely going to be one of the first games I pick up. So yeah, Mario Kart 8. And we have New Super Mario Bros. U, and honestly, if you've played a New Super Mario Bros. Game, then you pretty much, you already know what you're going to expect. You're going to expect you running around and jumping, and there's some cool unique features to this, like on the gamepad you can tap, and it creates a block, and you can jump. And there's also a few new power-ups, like this acorn thing turns you into like a squirrel, flying squirrel. And there's baby Yoshis now too, which are really adorable. But besides like those few added features, it's just the same new Super Mario Bros. Formula, you know. But if you like that, then you're gonna love this game. But if you get kind of tired of that, then I don't recommend picking this game up. But yeah, it's a really fun side scroller though. So if you're a fan of side scrollers, still definitely recommend it. Here we have Nintendo Land, and I think this game was really, really interesting. It was a really good pack-in game, and it wasn't on the level of Wii Sports where it showed its respective console in like what's it called? That like great. It didn't really the Wii Sports. It really didn't show off the Wii's capabilities. This game didn't really show off the Wii U Game Pad's capabilities all that much. Like there are some really cool things it showed that it can do that we never even saw implemented, like the Ninja Castle game, use the Ninja Stars to swipe Ninja Stars at the TV. That was really awesome. And the Metroid Blast game was really, really good as well. Some games in this are really nothing too crazy. Like there's the Captain Falcon's Twister Race, which was not even that great at all. As an F-Zero fan myself, that game was not good. But yeah, Nintendo Land, if you can pick it up for cheap, I do recommend at least checking it out. It's not too bad of a game, but yeah. It's definitely a pack-in game worthy. But it's definitely better than 1-2 Switch, I gotta say, from what I've seen of 1-2 Switch. Here we have Rayman Legends, and this game is amazing. It's one of my favorite games on the system. But it's pretty funny because this game's a multi-platform game. It's on a lot of other systems like the Vita and PS3 and the PS4 and the Xbox 360 and PC and Xbox One and all that other stuff. But anyways, Rayman Legends, really, really good game. Definitely recommend checking it out. Co-op is amazing, up to 5 players, and you get to, one person gets to use the gamepad and play as Murphy, and you get to like help your allies and help beat the enemies. And it's really fun. There's lots of unique stuff to it. There's lots of musical levels, and it's a really good game, and I definitely recommend it. One of the best platformers on the system. Here we have Scribblenauts Unlimited. Honestly, I haven't played it, so I can't really say much about it, but it was cheap and it looks really fun. Here we have one of my favorite games on the system, and as a matter of fact, one of my favorite games of all time, Shovel Knight. Shovel Knight, as you can see, this copy is still sealed. The game, when it came out, I wanted, I bought it digitally, right? But then, because I heard so much good things about it, and then I went ahead and I picked up the physical copy when that dropped. So, yeah, I'm not just saying this stuff, even though I haven't played the game, because I have played the game. But, yeah, Shovel Knight is an amazing, amazing game. It's a really, really good adventure, side-scrolling platformer. If you like Mega Man, you're going to love this game. If you like Castlevania, you'll love this game. If you like DuckTales, you'll love this game. If you like classic Mario, you'll love this game. It just takes all the best aspects of like those games, NES games, and it just makes this such an amazing, amazing platformer. Music is just incredible. The soundtrack and everything is really good. Gameplay is amazing. It's just wonderful, wonderful game. And there's free DLC, and there's even more DLC on the way. So it's just overall, the whole package itself is just, it's amazing. That's all I can say. It's just fantastic. One of the best games of all time, in my opinion. Superb, superb game. Definitely recommend it. It's on a lot of systems, so you probably have a system that this game is on. Here we have Super Mario 3D World. If you have friends or family that enjoy playing games in the same room and everything, then this game is really, really good for that. Because the co-op is really fun, and you can play up to 4 people at once and just running around and getting to the end of the level. It's really, really fun. And I know this game got a lot of criticism when it first came out for not being a traditional 3D Mario game like Mario 64 or Mario Galaxy or Mario Galaxy 2. But overall, I think this game was really, really good, and it's only $20 now on Nintendo Select, so yeah, definitely go ahead and pick this game up. It's really, really good. Here we have Super Smash Bros. For Wii U, and honestly, you probably heard all about everything about this game, so I don't really need to talk about it. It's just a crossover fighting game with video game characters beating the crap out of each other, along with some mostly Nintendo characters, but there's a few guests here and there. Smash Bros. For Wii U, it's amazing. Lots of memories with that. And I also have the big box Day 1 edition or collector's edition or whatever of this game. It came with a Smash Bros. GameCube controller with the insignia on it and a adapter. And I was really disappointed they didn't use the adapter for other games, because it would have been really cool to play other games with the GameCube controller, like for example Mario Kart 8 or what's it called? I actually hit my tripod. Mario Kart 8 or like New Super Mario Brothers or something. It would have been really awesome, but hey, they didn't do that, which really sucks. It was a really big missed opportunity, but yeah. Smash Bros. For you. Here we have Tekken Tag Tournament 2 Wii U Edition. I picked this game up for like $5, and it's a Tekken game. It's got Nintendo characters, costumes in it, which is really awesome. But I haven't really played it. That's all I know about it, though. But it was really cheap, so I went ahead and I bought it. Here we have the wonderful 101. And I'm really sad to say that I haven't played this game. I've played it, actually, my bad. I played it, just not enough. I beat like one mission, and then I just haven't played it since. Really gotta check this game out one day and finish it, because I'm a big Platinum Games fan, so it's really a shame that I haven't gotten around to this game. Yeah, looks really awesome though. And finally we have Yoshi's Woolly World. Yoshi's Woolly World, it's sort of like, it's basically a platformer. It's like Kirby's Epic Yarn with like the aesthetic, where Kirby's Epic Yarn had the yarn aesthetic. This game has wool. There's like buttons and knitting and stuff. It's really pleasant to look at on the TV and everything. It's just really nice to look at, and I got this at a flea market a couple months ago. I have the Yoshi's Woolly World pink yarn Yoshi amiibo bundle with the game, and it's really beat up, as you can see the box, but it was at a flea market, so yeah, I don't really expect it to be in mint condition. And here's the amiibo itself. Pretty cool. And Yoshi's Woolly World, I definitely recommend it. It recently got a port to the 3DS, so if you know a Wii U and you really want to play this game, I definitely recommend checking out The 3DS port, I've heard good things about it, so maybe look it up before you check it out. But yeah, Yoshi's Woolly World, really good game to have. Definitely recommend checking this out if you're a fan of platformers. And that is my Wii U game collection. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. What do you think of the Wii U? What games do you recommend I get? I know I'm missing Xenoblade X, Xenoblade Chronicles X, and Hyrule Warriors. I need to get those games, and I will get them once I find them for cheap. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a comment what games to recommend, like I said. Make sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. And make sure to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. I upload videos pretty much every week now that it's summer. And yeah, once again, thank you guys so much for watching my video. I don't think I actually said it before, but thank you guys so much for watching my video. And I'll see you guys next time with more videos. Peace.